Looking good. Hi, I'm Taylor, and this is Doc. Doc. Sorry, he's a bit distracted. Doc, we're recording.
Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I'm all right.
Come on, sit down. We've started recording.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hi, I'm Doc, and this is Taylor.
We've done that bit.
But you didn't wait.
But I did tell you.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, normally we will be visiting your school with our Binnett Roadshow, but because of, well, everything that's been going on, we can't.
I think you mean our amazing roadshow.
Okay, amazing roadshow.
We do loads of experiments about litter and what that does to the environment.
As we can't come to your school at the moment.
Soon though. Hopefully soon, when things are a little bit more normal.
Yes, hopefully soon.
A little less Jumanji level 52.
So, we want to make sure that you guys don't miss out this year. We decided to make this video to
This
bring
amazing video.
Will you stop interrupting me? Please.
Sorry. She just gets a little bit tetchy when she's cooped up like this, you know. Oh, because on tour, nothing beats the open road, seeing all the sights and coming to meet all of you.
I'm not tetchy. You try being stuck with him.
Hey.
Sorry. Where were we? Oh, yes. Our video. Sorry. Amazing video. We want to look at the environment, and specifically, litter. Sounds boring, right? People drop it, people pick it up. How is it our problem?
We hear loads of stuff at the moment about climate change and how human beings are destroying the planet, but not everyone can save the rainforest single-handed from Godalming, or Glasgow, or a Gravesend.
But there is one thing that we can all do that really does help. It seems very small, it's hard to believe that it really does have an impact.
Or Gainsborough, or Greenwich.
Seriously?
Got carried away.
It starts with attitudes and a little bit of knowledge. Because we can't be with you, your teacher will help you out with the activities planned, and we'll jump in when we can.
Right, let's get going.
Doc, where are you going?
To get started, of course.
Doc, sorry. You guys get started, and I'll be back in a minute. Doc, you can't just walk off in the middle of a recording. We have to move the camera. Let's get started. Why does litter matter? Or, should I say, why does it matter to learn about litter? You see, the thing is...
Hey, boom. I'm ready for my close-up.
What on earth are you doing?
You said we were dressing up.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I said stop messing up.
Oh. Are you sure? Because I definitely heard you say dressing up.
Just stop. It would help if you took that ridiculous headset off.
No, we need this for the video call thing, the Zoomy thingy.
Has being here sent you a little... We're recording a video. A recorded video. Mm-hmm. Just stand there.
Right.
Let's get rid of this. And that.
Hey, careful.
We're talking about why litter matters.
Ah, I know this one.
Oh.
Because it's gross.
Wow. Observant. Anything else?
Well, it shouldn't be there.
Right, but it is. So why does it matter that it is there?
It matters. Because...
Any idea?
Why? Yeah, well, you know, it's so obvious, so I'll let you, Taylor.
Okay, listen to this. When we don't want or need something anymore, we throw it away. It's where we throw it that matters. If it's not in a bin, it's litter. By putting your rubbish in a bin, it means it can be dealt with properly, by a local authority, in the right way. It can be collected, processed, recycled. Food can be composted. Plastics can be turned into other plastic products, or even electricity. Paper can be turned into more paper things like paper bags, notebooks, even toilet roll. You get the idea. All beneficial, and the rubbish isn't on the ground. But if we don't bin it, what happens? All man-made items are not good for our environment. It is as simple as that. If left on the ground, as litter, they damage our environment in some way. Take plastic, for example. A sweet wrapper, a crisp packet, yep, they all have plastic in, or even a bottle of drink. If left there as litter, the plastic breaks down. It doesn't decompose, it just breaks into smaller and smaller pieces until they're microscopic. The chemicals used to make plastic then leach into the ground, poisoning the soil and water. It can affect agriculture, damage crop growth, even taint the fresh water supply, making anybody who uses them ill, humans and animals alike. All because they weren't in the bin.
Hold on. That's frightening, the damage and impact of all those everyday items, but you're being a bit dramatic, don't you think? It's not like one sweet wrapper does all that damage.
True, but there isn't just one person doing it, is there?
One person in the whole world?
Yeah.
Obviously not.
So think about it. It's not just one wrapper, it's thousands, millions, all simultaneously causing a little bit of damage. And it isn't just a one-off occurrence. People who litter, they don't just do it once. It's constantly being added to. So the piles of litter keep growing because people are still doing it.
Oh, that's a really good point. Well, the damage must be insane.
And the animals.
Animals don't litter.
No, you Wally. All wildlife is affected by litter, even pets. Look it up. It's horrible. And all because it didn't end up in the bin. And you know why else it matters? Actually, Doc said it earlier. It's gross. None of us like being around litter. It actually has a proven negative effect on us mentally. Look at this place. Gorgeous sunny day, it's outdoors, it's a fun place to be, and it's for everyone. Oh, it will be so nice to be here. Last summer, after the first lockdown, when we were all allowed out again to see each other.
Rule of 6 though.
True. We all headed out, meeting friends, picnics, barbecues, and what happened after? Litter. Everywhere. Oh, tea. Oh, no. It doesn't make you want to sit down and have a nice time. Even foodstuff, which does decompose, takes years and years to do it. And if just left there on the ground, creates visual litter. It's disgusting and doesn't create a nice place for anyone. There's even a bin in the background. And face masks on the floor. That is just wrong. Who knows what germs are attached to that? It makes me feel quite...
Awful! That's awful!
Yes, that's a good word. Litter makes us feel awful.
Those poor animals.
What? Oh,
You said look it up.
I know, I did. I'm sorry. I should have been clearer.
They're just so innocent.
Oh my goodness. It's okay. Listen, litter has an environmental impact, an impact on animal welfare, and even an emotional one. But it can be fixed.
It can?
Of course. And it's one step towards a healthier environment that we can all do.
That's right. Over to all of you. Litter is everywhere. But how does it get there? Taylor, come on. Look, Taylor, you look amazing. Think of the ducks. You know, remember, we're doing this to raise awareness about the animals.
Fine. Yes. How does litter get there? By accident? On purpose?
Come on, Taylor, will you stop being so childish?
I'm dressed as a duck in a hat!
Well, get over it, okay? Look, because this bit is actually really important. And I'll show you my spy cam stuff. Please, please, please. You did say, didn't you? You said I could do whatever I wanted with this bit.
Go on then. Oh, show me what you've got.
So, I thought, how is litter getting on the ground? Who's doing it? So, with my trusty spy cam, I hid like a secret ninja assassin and I watched for how litter got there. I've come out with my trusty spy cam to watch for how everyday objects get transformed into litter. Taylor's gonna love this. Oh, here's one coming now. Let's see what she does. Whoa, wait, excuse me, madam, stop there. Now, can you tell me why you dropped your bottle on the floor instead of putting it right there in the bin?
Because you told me to.
Did you get anything that was actually useful? And real?
Yeah, of course. It was a really quiet spot, so it was a bit slow at first, but there's loads of good stuff, trust me. Here's someone having an afternoon coffee break. Lovely, nothing like a cup of tea or coffee in the afternoon. Let's see what she does. She's popped her cup down. She's having a look around. Oh, and she's off. She's left her coffee there for somebody else to deal with. Tut tut, madam. Tut tut indeed. Here's another potential litterer. Looks like a model citizen, but you never can be sure. Let's see. Oh, almost there. No! Oh dear. So close, yet so far. Here's one. An afternoon snack. Something absolutely brazen. No regard for his environment. Leaves that for someone else to pick up. Shame on you, sir. Shame.
That's more like it.
And the thing was, everyone did it. It wasn't just teenagers or really busy people or babies. It was every age group. It didn't matter. And all types of litter too, like food, tissues, cigarettes, chewing gum. But what I did notice was, it was all things that they just didn't want anymore.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it works.
No, I mean, it was an instant decision. I have finished with this and I don't want it anymore. So what's the fastest way I can get rid of it? Not how do I get rid of it? Seriously?
That's not mine. Mine was red.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, it is. You don't want to judge other people's litter.
No, absolutely not.
So why would anyone want to judge our litter? Litter is everyone's problem, but the action of littering is selfish, and it's one we take entirely on our own, despite the fact that it creates problems for everyone else.
That's what I was getting at.
You and your spy cam actually came up with something useful in the end.
I know. And the best thing is, there's loads more footage. I've got more onesies in the
no,
back,
no,
and we
no.
could do
We've
so
had
much
enough of
more.
that.
Please, Taylor, I would be as happy as a pig in. By now, you will have worked out that everybody litters, or has done at some point. Big people, small people, middly people, we have all done it. But the problem is, if we carry on littering, on purpose, without being told of the impact of it, or learning from it, it can become a habit, a really costly one. Check this out. Littering has a cost. A real financial, notes in the wallet, coins in the pocket cost. To keep our streets clean, it costs on average £29 per household each year, which doesn't sound like much. A trip for 2 people to the cinema? But add that up across all of the UK. That's £785 million just to clear up our mess. Imagine what we could do in this country with £785 million. That's not the only cost. If you're caught littering, you can be fined. Fly tipping, which is where you dump large items or vast amounts of waste in public places, anywhere that's not a recycling centre, comes with a fine of up to £50,000. And you could even get a 12-month prison sentence. But that little bit of litter, that sweet wrapper, that crisp packet, that's not fly tipping, but you could still get a fine for it. If caught, you can get an on-the-spot fine of up to £150, just because you couldn't be bothered to find a bin. Taylor's not here, so it's my turn. But don't tell her I took the camera, will you? Wait, I'm pre-recorded. You can't tell her anything. Okay, so this is something I have wanted to put in our roadshow for ages. It is my impression of, wait for it, Joe Wicks. I'm applying to Station Head's Got Talent with this, which is like Britain's Got Talent, but on at the Church Hall, but I reckon I could get through to the final. Let's get ready to sweat. Spider-Man lunge! Go web go! And oof! Bosh!
What are you doing? Are you recording?
Oh,
Is that?
wait,
Did you
no.
take the camera? Where's the sign?
It should be on the table.
Oh. It's just too easy with him sometimes. Found it! Ready? The cost of litter. Oh, the cost of litter. Sorry. Okay, I'll just put it in between. Like this, yeah.
Amazing. When you think about it, littering actually costs us all money. But where does the money come from that pays to pick up all our litter?
Taxes.
Yes, taxes. A portion of all the money an adult earns goes straight to the government. That pays for public services that run the country. Services like the NHS, keeping schools free, or street lighting. The problem is, it costs so much money to pick up our litter. It just seems a waste when littering is a problem that's so easily fixed.
In theory, yeah.
In theory. No one's managed it yet. So that's why it's so important to learn about the dangers of it environmentally, socially, and financially. If more people learn about it, like all of you, then it just wouldn't be a problem and that money could be better spent on stuff for us all to enjoy. Littering is like stealing
It is.
from everyone all at the same time.
Good work, Doc.
Thank you. I'll have my tenner back now, please. Oh.
Litter is disgusting. Unsightly, nobody likes it. So why do we do it if we all hate it so much?
Well, it's to do with habits.
Habits.
Yeah, habits, that something you do without thinking. Usually something bad. Thanks. You've done it before and there's never any fallout from it, so you just carry on doing it. And eventually you do it without thinking. Littering is a habit.
All right.
It's a habit that needs to be broken.
Yeah, agreed. But, well, in order for something to become a habit, you have to have done it a number of times first.
62.
What?
You have to have done something a minimum of 62 times before it becomes a habit.
But why do we do it in the first place? Like before it becomes a habit.
Oh. Yeah, I skipped ahead a bit there, didn't I?
Just a tad. I think it's all to do with permission.
Well, no one is given permission to litter.
No one gives us permission to litter. Nobody says, yeah, go ahead, drop that dirty nappy or piece of chewing gum on the floor for somebody else to pick up. Oh, or worse, step in. Permission isn't always given by another person, but I think sometimes we feel like we have permission because of what's going on around us.
I don't get it.
Do you have that video on your phone? Remember, the one I sent you this morning?
Yeah?
Share it to the screen.
Oh,
Can you? Yeah.
sure. Okay, here we go. There.
No, not that one. The other one I sent you.
That is a really good one though, isn't
Yes. Let's stick to litter, shall we?
it? Okay. There we go.
Sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. There's an experiment that shows how our behaviour is influenced by our surroundings. It's called the broken windows theory. If your environment is dirty, uncared for, possibly even dangerous, then we tend to adjust our behaviour to fit our surroundings. It makes us not care about how an area looks or what it's like to be there. There have been lots of examples of this experiment all over the world. Here's one. The New York City subway stations were known for being dirty, very dirty, and dangerous. So New York City decided to do an experiment and clean up the subway stations. Graffiti, litter, gone. Better lighting, fixed broken walls, put up posters, and most importantly, installed bins. The environment was clean and happy and safe. And the people who used it started to keep it like that. The same people that had made it dirty. all because they reacted to having cleaner, safer surroundings. Now think about where you see litter. Imagine you are somewhere, the bin is overflowing. You've just finished a drink or a snack. If your environment is already dirty, you feel you can litter there. Adding one more piece to the pile won't matter. It's already dirty. And you didn't drop the first piece of litter. It's not your fault it looks like this. So, it's okay to add to it. Like breaking one more window in a house. If the rest are broken too, what does it matter? Of course it matters. The more you add to the problem, the worse it will get, affecting everyone that goes there, making them less caring. By adding to it, you are almost giving everyone else permission to do the same.
Wow.
I know.
You know, you're actually pretty smart.
What?
Hey,
It is true though, because you see it all the time. If we feel like it's already dirty, then it doesn't matter what we do.
Exactly. But it does matter. We are either adding to the problem or ignoring it.
But imagine if we all cared about our environment as much as we cared about ourselves. It wouldn't be a problem.
What does that mean?
Well, we all care so much about how we look in a selfie or on TikTok.
TikTok.
That's what I said, TikTok. But if we cared that much about our environment as well, it could benefit everyone.
Exactly.
I'm on TikTok, you know.
TikTok.
well there we are, a whistle-stop tour of littering and its environmental impacts.
Whistle stop. I thought it was actually quite detailed. My brain hurts.
Your brain hurts when you have to turn the kettle on.
No, that's not entirely true.
Well, what I mean is, you haven't made me one cup of tea today.
Oh, well, I can't, can I? My brain hurts.
Oh, that's not really the point.
Okay, fine. I will make you a cup of tea after this next bit. What's next?
That's it. We're done.
Done?
Yeah.
What do you mean done? I haven't even finished my Joe Wicks impression.
Oh, don't even go there.
Fine. So, we looked at litter and the horrible impact it has on our earth, the soil, the air, and our water supply.
Yep, and don't forget the animals.
Oh, please don't make me think about that again.
Moving on, we looked at who litters.
With my spike ham.
Yes, and when you weren't setting people up, we saw that it was everyone for all different reasons.
But no one had a good reason for doing it.
No.
In fact, it takes more effort to litter than to just put it in the bin.
The impact it has financially on all of us was next, the cost to society, and there are a million other things that money could be spent on that would benefit everyone.
And the fine. Imagine being fined £150 just because you couldn't be bothered to find a bin. A real pain, not to mention embarrassing.
Last but not least, we looked at why we do it.
We feel we have permission to act a certain way because of our environment. But if we carry on doing it instead of binning it, then the situation just gets worse. It doesn't go unnoticed if you litter.
That one piece of litter does have an impact.
Using a bin matters.
Thank you so much for sticking with us. We really, really hope that our live show can return to your school soon.
Taylor, can I just talk to you about Joe Wicks' impression? Because I think it could be hilarious.
No.
Please, Taylor. All right, watch this space. I'm going to wear her down. Taylor, please, Joe Wicks is an icon and we need more of him in the show.